So let me share with you a very simple truth about life. You see, we live in a world that is constantly changing. And one of the biggest problems that people have in today's world is the resistance to change. They don't want to change. You know, people say, I'm comfortable here. I don't want to go out of my comfort zone. Well, guess what? The comfort zone is where most people live their lives. And they do realize that there is so much more to life than just living in their comfort zone. And the biggest problem with that is that when you resist change, you will never grow. And if you're not growing, you are simply wasting your time on this planet. So please understand that. Now, the question is, how do we deal with change? How do we adapt to this changing world? Well, the answer is simple. You need to learn to be afraid of being afraid. What does that mean? It means that you need to get out of your comfort zone. You need to push yourself beyond your limits. You need to challenge yourself. You need to take calculated risks. When I talk about taking risks, I'm not talking about foolish risks. I'm not encouraging people to go and do stupid things. What I'm encouraging people to do is to get out of their comfort zone, to face their fears, to challenge themselves, to push themselves beyond their limits, and to take calculated risks. If you don't learn to do that, then you will regret it. You will regret it because when you look back in life, you would have realized that you had the opportunity to do something, but you didn't do it because you were afraid. So don't be afraid to fail. Failure is the stepping stone to success. Thomas Edison said that. And also understand that the world is changing rapidly. It is globalizing. And if you don't learn to adapt to this changing world, if you don't learn to be flexible, then you will simply be left behind. And remember one thing, that the only constant in life is change. Nothing is constant. Everything is changing. And the sooner you realize that and the sooner you adapt to that, the better it is for you. So my encouragement to you today is to be like water. Be adaptable. Be like water. Water can flow or water can be contained. It all depends on the container. So be like water, my friend. Be adaptable. Be flexible. Be ready to change. Don't be afraid of change. Embrace change. And remember, continuous learning is the key to success in life. Thank you very much.